I started painting trains in 1976 in New York City. I saw a lot of work that was being done on subway cars by the first generation of subway riders in New York, and I was inspired by what they did, and I was intrigued by the work that I saw. This painting here is actually the neighborhood where the studio in the Bronx is. So it's right around the corner from where my studio is, and memory in 1976 is also a reference to the past. This one here is another portal. This is a view from Brooklyn looking into Manhattan. So the exhibition that I'm showing now at the Gallery Speerstra in Paris is called Portals. It provides the viewer with a view into scenes from New York City. Some of them are everyday scenes, some of them take place at night, but it's a kind of view into that world. And the concept for the exhibition came about from remembering from my youth the way the doors on subway cars would have these portals that were kind of round shaped on all the doors. So you'd look out and I'd be on a train and we'd be going through the city, and I was really intrigued by the way the city would change from one neighborhood to the next. I bring these photographs into my studio, and from that I can make a sketch or a composition that I'm interested in, and then I begin the painting. And usually the painting, a lot of my paintings have a very physical surface that I kind of work with acrylic and ground pumice and spray paint and different mediums to achieve the effect that I want. I like the paintings to have the physical qualities of a wall, in that when you're looking at a wall that is written upon, it's a very imperfect surface, and I find that also really interesting. So in the end, you have a painting that is at one point kind of abstract because of the surfaces that I've built up, and within the same painting is very finely painted scenes from New York. It's kind of like my everyday journey on the subway. This is just a guy I saw. I took a photograph on his cell phone on the train station, like many people. This is like subway tiles for the 145th Street station, which is near where I go to pick up my kids. And this is our station, 125th Street, and it's just a guy kind of coming home from work. But I also know it from my history as a subway rider, because it was the perfect station to go to photograph trains, because you could go and you could look at them from both sides, and it was one of the only stations on that line where you could get perfect photos.